In Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, all characters don't shoot the same. Majority of characters can shoot regularly and have to reload. Other characters can shoot until the weapon has to cool off. There's also characters like Super Brains and Chomper, which can chomp and punch forever without any cooldowns. And last but not least, there's also characters that can shoot as fast as your trigger finger. Wait, what? In today's video, we'll be talking about CPS characters and why they are a major problem in Garden Warfare. So what exactly is a CPS character? Well, CPS means clicks per second, which means these character shots come out depending on how fast you're able to actually hit the trigger button. There are 3 characters that have this ability: LawP, Z7 Imp, and RoadieZ. And while this ability might just sound like it's a skill when mastered, it can be powerful, it can be extremely overpowered when put in the wrong hands. For example, how keyboard players are able to bind their attack button to a single key and are able to mash it fast, making some of these character shots literally unreactable. And controller players aren't safe either, since controller players can go by modded controllers or auto clickers or macros to make the shots come out in literally seconds or milliseconds. From somebody on Reddit that tested LawP with these hacks, the max speed the game accepts is 0.08 milliseconds for a LawP shot to come out. Anything faster than that and the game won't take it. And the whole entire clip of LawP can be fired out in less than half a second at 0.48 seconds. But how much damage do these characters actually do? LawP at most can do 26 damage per headshot and is able to do 6 shots before having to reload, which means LawP is able to deal out at most 156 damage in half a second, which means LawP has the potential to be able to insta-kill pretty much any zombie in half a second because that is literally unreactable. Next up we have Z7 Imp, who at most is able to do 7 to 14 damage per every single headshot if it crits. And with him having 18 bullets before he has to reload, his max damage potential is 252 damage in probably 2 to 3 seconds. And last but not least, we have RoadieZ. With max damage upgrades, he is able to do 11.3 damage per every single shot. But the main difference between him and the rest of the characters in the video is that he can only deal damage close up, but also does not have an ammo capacity since his weapon is only a cooldown weapon. Now, if you use his cooldown upgrade, you're able to shoot for at longest 7.5 seconds. Now, because of him having no ammo capacity, it is simply immeasurable to actually know how much damage he does. Which means RoadieZ is literally a character whose damage can fluctuate whether really low or really high, depending on how fast your trigger finger actually is. Now luckily this year PvZ did update the anti-cheat so mods can't be ran anymore, but unfortunately modded controllers can still go under the radar. But even without cheats, as long as you're able to press the fire button down really fast and have a good sense of aim, these characters can still be extremely powerful. And this is why overall, if mastered, CPS characters can be some of the strongest characters in the whole entire game.